Hello everyone, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another Duel Links video. I have to Pendulum summon, and I'm going to do that with Reiji. I mean Declan. I definitely prefer to call him by his actual name, but for... I had to go back to the Arc 5 Cup. Why do I have to go back to the Arc 5 Cup? Who decided this? I decided this for some reason. It would be easier if I changed to Yuya, but... I need the tag... no. Yuya, you created the Pendulum zones. I need them. No, I need those zones myself. Don't steal my Pendulum zones. Don't steal my Pendulum zones. Oh my god. If I'm doing a tag duel, the Pendulum zones are both mine and my tag partners. It's kind of weird to act like Yuya would be stealing my Pendulum zones. He can't do that if can't do that without my consent. Because, hold on, this is not good. I'm going to actually, hold on. I haven't actually used this in a while. I'm just gonna say, I'm just gonna be honest here. It's been a while. Okay, I think I'm starting to remember gradually. It has indeed been a while. But I'm not dead. I'm alive. Sort of. Okay, Selena, I'm attacking you. You know, this dialogue reminds me of something I said during, which event was this? Was it Yugo's event or was it Selena's event? I think it was Selena. No, actually, I think it was Yugo's event. Yugo's rerun, where I said something about, it was something about fusions and brutalness. And Yuzu not being, I don't know. I don't know. I seem to agree with Selena, though. That's all I can really say. That's all I can tell you. Is I apparently agree with her. Out of all the bracelet girls, I think I'm most like Selena. You may be like, how? Well, I may not be as sheltered, but every now and then, I am kind of oblivious. And I can miss obvious things. And I'm not as bad as Selena, but I'm probably about on par with Yugo. Because I can sometimes miss the room. I don't always read it very well. Especially if people are just trying to be polite. If you're just trying to be polite and you aren't saying that I'm being rude, I won't know. And then everyone will be embarrassed because of me. And my bullshit. Which will suck for everyone. And because I shouldn't be rude. It's not good to be rude. I never want to be. It's just sometimes I don't know something is rude. Sometimes I'm oblivious because I'm just oblivious. It's not that I want to be rude about anything. It's just how things are every now and again. And I wish more people understood this. And because I think it's easy to jump to conclusions that someone is being rude for the sake of, I don't know. It's not always something you're going to know. Sometimes you can just not realize that someone actually is legitimately oblivious to social norms. I didn't even learn the old ones. And everyone's just like, didn't your parents... I don't have problems interacting with my parents. I didn't have problems interacting with my teachers. I had problems interacting with my peers and people my age. I got bullied and then I just didn't bother trying to socialize after that. After a point I was just like, I need those grades. I need those A's. Give me the A's. I did not get as many A's as I wanted. Yuzu, your fusion summoning is not as ruthless as it can be. Yes, this is... My fusion summoning is very ruthless. I am very brutal, and I want it to be. Why would I want it to be ruthless? I don't know if I was talking to her about my fusion summoning, but all I know is I appear to agree with Selena. I'm saying it can be, not that you have to. I want to make the whole world smile, not scare them. Didn't you say you wanted to be a duel-tainer too? Oh yeah, I forgot. No, scaring people can be entertaining. Why do you think people go and watch horror movies? Oh, that's a thing, Yuzu. Don't tell me you don't know that those exist. That's too important to forget. Okay. I don't really feel like doing this. I don't feel like pendulum summoning. It's my weakest summoning method. You may be like, what are you talking about? We've never seen you ritual summon. Actually, I'm not sure if I have recorded myself ritual summoning. Have I recorded myself doing any ritual summoning, or has that all been off screen? I don't know, but I'm not a fan of pendulum summoning. You may be like, why? I cannot tell you. All I can say is I'm not that good at doing it. You may be like, why the hell did you just do that? And I'm like, don't ask me weird questions. I need something on the field. You may be like, you're about to take damage. Yes. But if my opponent summons too many monsters... Okay, I understand. I'm not activating it. I accept the damage, which obviously Shay would have done that regardless of who I was. You know, if he was standing right here, he'd be like, what the fuck? Maybe not like that. He's probably not like that, but trust me, he'd be like, really? Something to that effect. And just saying you do not put something like that in attack position. What are you doing? What kind of duelist are you? Have you been studying anything? Well, obviously, not in those exact words. He would he would say that in his own way. And not mine, obviously, because he has his own way of speaking and I can't just put words in his mouth. Well, I can, but that doesn't mean it's in character. Okay, it's my turn. This is... Okay, sure. I select this card and... I put it here. And I do this. Pendulum I can't pendulum summon. Why? What did I do? Yuya, what? I'm going to blame Yuya for this. Why? Well, because, He did it before me. He did something before. I mean, he just didn't know how to Pendulum summon after episode 1. Although he did figure it out. And I know how to Pendulum summon, obviously. I'm just not paying attention to why I couldn't do it. And that is my fault, but still. I can be petty if I want. I can be petty if I want. That doesn't mean I should be. What? I'm going to auto-duel this. I don't give a shit. Some people may remember that I roasted Arc 5, but really, I liked a lot of it, really. It's just the series fell apart and collapsed in on itself. And the cast, I liked what they had going for them, but I don't feel like they got justice. So that's why Dueling has to fix that. And I really did like the promise that a lot of the cast members had. So it's my least favorite world, but that doesn't mean I hate the characters in it. And it's also my least favorite world just because I hate Pendulum summoning. You may be wondering why I don't just switch to Gong. Except for the fact I have to do these Pendulum missions. The Pendulum missions are, well, they're a thing. Hello, Sora. You're very creepy, just saying. Sora, you creep me out. But you're the kind of child that would insist on seeing an R-rated horror movie because you can handle it, even though other kids your age can't. Sora is the kind of child that could handle an R-rated movie. An R-rated horror movie would not terrify him in the slightest. You may be like, what? Why are you... Why? Why? Because Sora is Sora, that's why. Okay, that may not have been the better... Oh, you know what? Screw this. I said that I wasn't the greatest at... I said I wasn't the greatest at fusion summoning either. And now I fusion summon all the time. To be honest, I have fusions in Declan's deck. Obviously. I mean, I've used his deck on screen, I think. I probably auto-dueled at some point recently enough. So everyone knows there's a fusion monster in there. This is synchro summoning, not pendulum summoning. I am not switching to Yuya for this. I want to do the pendulum summoning. I am not pendulum summoning. This is not pendulum summoning. Also, oh shit, yeah, that monster is in here too. Steal! I love stealing. I mean, I love stealing cards with my card effects. That's a thing. It's legal. It doesn't break the rules if a card effect allows you to do it. And if a skill allows you to do it, that's not cheating either. But you may feel like it should be. Some skills are dumb. And I know that I may have some biases, but the biases chose me. You may be like, what the hell does that mean? I don't know. The biases chose me. I don't know how biases can choose you, but okay. Even I don't understand. To be completely honest, Yuya would just Pendulum summon much better than me. Maybe he'd actually use the Pendulum Zones correctly since he made them. I just don't manually use this deck as much anymore. It's not the deck's fault, it's just I don't. Imagine I go to Brain's World and I set Mirror Force. And then Revolver sees Mirror Force used on him. Because he just needs justice. Wait, he needs no. I am in the middle of setting up for my villain arc, so I will do villainy things. I don't know, I still don't know if I can really pull off a proper villain arc. But I'm sure I can do something. It's just, I don't want to be banned. I really have to be careful, but YouTube, your ad blocker policy is stupid. It's stupid. Do you know how many computers I've lost because I didn't use ad blockers? To be honest, there may be more than one reason for that, but we're going to ignore it. Because I will get all sorts of bullshit on my computer if I turn off my ad blocker. I believe that the reason my other laptop lasted so long and even still works is because I used an ad blocker. Without the ad blocker, it wouldn't have lasted that long. And it wouldn't still work. No. Why do you think I set this card? No. That is my response. Okay, it's my partner's turn. You better behave, Hugo. You better behave or I'm going to be a lot... hold on. I need to regain my composure. I do not want to be too obnoxious. I can be very obnoxious at times. I'm sure you guys already know this. I'm sure you guys know this. It's not a surprise. But I hope it's at least entertaining. I'm trying to be entertaining, which does involve doing things that I probably shouldn't elsewhere. It means that I know that what I'm doing is for entertainment. Don't copy what I'm doing. It's probably not appropriate everywhere. If this is just for entertainment, don't copy everything I do. Especially if you're trying to win a duel. If you're going into range trying to win a duel, do not do the shit I do because you might lose. Seriously. In fact, just look at some decks online and they're probably better constructed. And you'll probably learn more from people that actually don't make as many misplays. And I know the RNG is what it is, but I don't think that Zane really has that much of an issue with my misplays. I mean, just saying, I've seen him leave the gate so many times. I know that's RNG, but I'm going to ignore that in favor of my more entertaining argument. You may be wondering how that's an entertaining argument. We do not need to discuss this further. I need to Pendulum summon 2 more times? Fine. Hold on, I will do it some more. The DM Cup. I don't want to do the Arc 5 Cup again. I already did it a 4th time. Okay, you 2 are a nuisance. I'm going to destroy both of you. Rex, I'm going to show you my asteroid. Weevil, I've got repellent in my hand. Both of you better run for your lives. Both of you. Although I'm not sure that I have much to say with an asteroid. I can't control an asteroid's landing position. I don't control asteroids. Although it would be interesting if I could. And if I could, it certainly wouldn't be asteroids from space. I will say though that I like space. I like space, and I don't think that's weird. It's quite normal, actually. It's quite normal, though some of my dreams, they're not so normal. Like, I've had dreams that I landed on Uranus. Uranus is a gas planet. Uranus doesn't have land, to my knowledge. How the hell can I land on Uranus? My brain will not tell you. It doesn't care about reality. It doesn't care. I like how I considered changing tag partners, and I just haven't done that. With any of these. You can even see that I kept Chaz and I was complaining about lack of synergy. Yeah, I don't think I was serious. He was fine, honestly. None of my partners were really that bad. So I kept them. And also, I was too lazy to change. You may be wondering if that's actually the case. No, it's not. I didn't need to. I will probably go back and see if I want to change tag partners, but there are some tag partners I want that aren't available yet. You may be like, plural? Yes. Yes, plural. All kinds of plurals. I can't wait until every world is fleshed out and villains can be our tag partner. Okay. I don't remember if I Pendulum summoned. Let me look. I did. Okay, I had to Pendulum summon one more time. This is painful. You may be like, you can stop then. You don't have to record yourself. No, listen. My pain is part of the experience. If I am not in pain, how is this dueling? How is this competition? I've got a competitive brain. That's what my dream was about. Just me being competitive over things that really shouldn't be made into a competition. But we're going to ignore that. Let's just remember that I've got a competitive brain. And sometimes you win duels, and sometimes you lose duels. Losing happens, unless you're cheating, of course. I suppose I shouldn't say that around... Anyway, let's move on. I could summon that? Oh, right. Yeah, my card. I don't need a synchro summon. Yeah, there isn't a 5Ds cup. There will one day be another one. And there will also be another Zexo cup. And eventually, there will be a Go Rush cup. Just not yet. My brain doesn't have to look that far ahead. I don't even know when my brain does that. My brain thinks so far ahead sometimes that I mess up. Remember that time I attacked Start Magician with number 70? I'm not sure if that was on screen, but if it wasn't, my thought process was, use number 70 to temporarily banish Dark Magician. And then attack Dark Magician on the next turn, when number 70 can destroy the Dark Magician. But instead, I attacked the Dark Magician before I went through any of that. Don't you dare mess me up, Joey. Hey, I could say the same for you. You guys may be wondering why I have no issues with repetition. I'm not sure why anyone is asking, considering I've lasted so long and I don't really have any issues. I've mentioned vaguely that I acknowledge some issues in a survey. I'm not sure if anyone read it though, because it was in the description. It was in a description, but I'm not sure which one. I'm just like, I did mention normal things in a survey, but then I'm just like, I'm still talking to the void. My answers still go to the void. It doesn't matter if I agree with the player base or I don't. Konami still doesn't care. It's obvious because the game is still like this. I had time to leave and Kaiba was still everywhere when I came back. And the blue eyes will one day be everywhere again. I just have to wait for it to be introduced to Rush Duels. And then suffer. A lot! Because it's part of the authentic dueling experience. Yes, I've got a lot of issues. I'm glad people have noticed. Okay, have I Pendulum summoned yet? Sometimes I do things and I'm not sure if I... sometimes I just do things and I don't realize I did it. Like that time I was like, wait, whose turn is it? When I was already doing things on my turn, and I'm just like, wait, whose turn is it? In the middle of making moves. And people heard like, and people, wait a minute. Okay, no, listen. No. I Pendulum summon. No, you don't use Amazonuses against me. I know their moves. I used to use them before I switched. And I became obsessed with something else. That may also have some issues, but is at least better. Oh my god. Some things never change. Some things never change. Come on, Joey. That's not how you're supposed to play my cards. Whatever. Work with me. You gotta anticipate my moves. And no one on this planet can understand your moves. Okay, hold on. I think I completed it. I think the suffering has ended. Okay, thank God I can stop. Okay, oh God. Ugh. The pendulum summoning was painful and torturous. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap things up for now. I'm going to farm for some more currency, and I will come back to do my link summons. I will be back soon.